If you're watching this, I know a part of you is very tired. Going on dates and not being able to find a person. Not having this right energy. And you're asking yourself, like, how long is it going to take for me to finally find the right person? Why am I always falling into toxic relationships? Why am I always in the same cycle? Why is nobody truly loving me or choosing me? The reason is you. Everything is coming from you, and all of the choices that you make, you're the one who's allowing everything to happen. But you can change that. Every relationship, whether it's good or bad, you learn something from it. You learn what you want, what you don't want. If you're in this cycle, please just stop for a second and just listen to what I'm about to say. And this is coming from a person that has never fallen into toxic relationships. The reason wasn't because I was raised up by people that really showed me that I was so worthy. No, unfortunately not. Coming from toxicity, I chose not to put toxicity into my life anymore. The first toxicity that I was put in, I was not able to choose. But now, my future partner, I said, this is like one of the most important decisions of my life. And there's absolutely no way that I'm going to choose a person that's going to make my life miserable. I absolutely need someone, and I deserve someone that will make me eternally happy. And that's exactly what I did. Here are a few things that I did which kept me on track, because I knew that I wanted someone that was not toxic. I was most of the time the lonely one. Like, I was always alone. I didn't have any boyfriends. That was because I was really selective. I didn't just date people to date people. My time was way too valuable to waste on people that were not knowing my worth or that I was not interested in. And that kept me actually on a really good track. Number one rule was that it's better to be alone than badly accompanied by someone. And that saved me a bunch of time. Didn't really, have bad experiences due to this. Thanks to that, I never lost belief in love. I will always know that I'm worthy of love. Number two, I would say, which is so important, is to do self-work on yourself first. If you don't love yourself fully, or if you think that you're not there yet, or if you're not happy with your life, like there are things that you want to do before having a relationship. Perfect. Just do all of the things that you need to do. Work on yourself first. Always remember, like, when you're in a relationship, this single period of your life is over. Being single is also a timeline. It's also a phase. Enjoy that phase. Instead of always seeking for a relationship, just enjoy the phase of becoming the best version of yourself that you can possibly become before entering a relationship. While all of my friends around me had relationships, and most of them, trust me, were very toxic. They never actually married the people that they were dating during the times when I was lonely, completely alone. They learned through the relationships, like by entering relationships, but I was just learning from their experiences. Of course, you can learn through entering relationships, but you just gotta learn, okay? Enough is enough sometimes. I know from the experiences of my friends, they never really learned either. They kept going into these cycles because the problem was not the person that they chose, but themselves. They were keep choosing the same people over and over again because the person is just toxic. That's it. But you're the one that chooses to be with that person. You're the one that chooses to include this person into your life. You're the person that gives them permission to disrespect you. So you just gotta work on yourself first, otherwise you will keep choosing these kind of people. Number three is very important. Energy never lies. When you feel a certain kind of red flag, do not ignore them. Do not say, oh, I can fix this. No, you can't. The person is just like that. Please don't accept the person. Know your worth. Know that your time is way too valuable. Enjoy this period. It can be so boring, so depressing, whatever. Just go through all of that. Do not try to bury the feelings by having someone in your life. No, it's not worth your time. You gotta always think like that. One thing you gotta remember is that you shouldn't see the potential in a person. Just see the person as they are. This was one thing that I did as a mistake in my previous relationship. I saw the potential. Physically, I saw this guy, like, if he works out, if he changes his style, he will be amazing. Which is so bad. You have to love the person for who they are, not the potential, okay? One of the things that you gotta understand is that relationship is not a game. Okay, it's not a game, meaning that there is no strategy. If it's the right person, you will never think about a strategy in a relationship. You will just be yourself, and that will be completely fine. When it's not the right person, you feel like you need to apply a certain strategy to make things work, and that's just because the person is not the right person. You have to be fully yourself. Like, how can you fake your personality every single day of your life? Do you really want that? Life is not always fun. You need someone that you can actually grieve with. The partner that you choose to be with will have to be with you, to accompany you in all of the bad days. You will lose your parents, you will lose your loved ones, and then he has to be the one to help you go through that. And do you really want the person that you have to fake a certain strategy with, like to be next to you? You deserve to be with a person where you can be like completely yourself, okay? You just gotta be your authentic self with the person that you're with. And that's how you know that it's the right one. And the last thing is build your personality outside of relationships. Kind of similar to working on yourself, but just like having hobbies and just doing things, like keeping yourself busy outside a relationship. Not putting your focus on one thing, and that is to find a partner. No. You want to change your hair? Change your hair. You want to go work out more often? Go work out more often. You want to find a new hobby? Go find a new hobby. You know what my partner said to me? One of the things that I found really attractive about you was that you had a life. You had hobbies, you had things that you were really passionate about, and that really attracted me to you. He said this exact same sentence. And trust me, this was not a strategy, this was just my life. Be the person who has a life outside of relationships. One of my teachers at university used to tell us, like, imagine two worlds colliding. So there's this little part, and that's the shared area with your partner. So do not make your worlds collide into one, but just like collide into each other. And there's this little space where you share your experience with each other. Trust me, you deserve to protect your peace, and you can only do that through self-awareness and strong boundaries. You deserve a love that gives you butterflies, a love that feels safe. I hope that you find that person. And try every single day, take the steps into person that you actually want to become. It's never too late. It's never too late to choose yourself. Hope this video was helpful. It was just a little reminder to you that you're worthy. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. It will help my channel a lot. If you have any other video recommendations, make sure to comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one.